In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a vintage Jello salad that many of us remember from our childhood. I'm Christina from It Is a Keeper. I share tried and true recipes that anyone can make. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're making a nostalgic lime cottage cheese Jello salad. This oldie graced many holiday tables back in the day, and today I'm showing you how to bring back this classic. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely makes a huge difference. And make sure you stay tuned to the end to learn my favorite variations to customize this classic recipe. And of course, be sure to grab the full printable recipe in the video description below. So the first thing we need to do to make this lime cottage cheese Jello salad is we need to drain some crushed pineapple. So here in this bowl, I have drained the juice from an 8-ounce can of crushed pineapple, but I reserved the juice in a measuring cup, and you'll see why in just a second. So we're going to set this pineapple aside and get started on making our Jello. So here I'm going to add 2 boxes of lime Jello, just plain old lime Jello. If you can find sugar-free, feel free to use that as well. It'll work just as fine. So for our lime Jello, we need some liquid. So here I have that reserved pineapple juice, and I'm going to pour in some boiling water to bring this to 2 cups. And we're gonna add it to our Jello. Ooh, that's so limey. It smells like a Jolly Rancher. And just whisk that together until all of that gelatin is dissolved. That's it for this part. We're going to set this aside and begin to make the mixture for our Jello salad. Okay, so let's start with the rest of our Jello salad. So this ingredient is a little different. I know I'm gonna get some eyebrows up on this one, but we're adding a cup of mayonnaise. I know, it just sounds bizarre, but this vintage recipe works for a reason. Then to that, I'm going to add some evaporated milk. So that's the evaporated milk you find in the can, not sweetened condensed, but evaporated. So in that goes. I'm gonna give this a whisk to combine the mayonnaise and the evaporated milk. And now we're going to add our lime Jello to the mix. So in she goes, and you can see the flecks of pineapple in there from the pineapple juice. Okay, that looks good. Now to this, we are going to stir in some cottage cheese. We'll get that in there. Then our pineapple that we drained. And last but not least, for even more texture, we are adding some chopped walnuts. So we're gonna give this a stir, breaking up that cottage cheese. Okay, this is so super simple, I'm telling you. We need to transfer this to a 8x8 baking dish, or if you happen to have one of those vintage Jello molds would be great for this too. Okay, so we are going to bring in our dish, and I'm just going to transfer all of that in there. Beautiful. We're going to cover it and we're going to refrigerate it for about, or I should say at least 4 hours. We really want this to set up. Okay, so I had this one made ahead of time and refrigerated, but this salad just makes me think of my grandma's. I just love the color. It's so festive. Before we give it a try, I want to share some variations with you. First, you can easily swap the flavor of Jello with whatever you'd like. Next, you can easily swap the walnuts for another nut, or you can leave them out altogether. And last, if the texture of cottage cheese bothers you, you can either swap in ricotta cheese, or they now have a smooth cottage cheese, or you can make your own smooth cottage cheese by giving it a whir around in a food processor. Okay, it's time to rewind back into my childhood. I'm giving this a try. So I find that the easiest way to do this is to cut it. There we go, just look at that. Jiggly Jello salad. All right, I'm going in. This vintage lime cottage cheese jello salad, definitely a keeper. The pineapple, the cottage cheese, you don't even taste the mayonnaise. I don't know what it does in there, but it does something magical when it mixes with that lime jello. And the crunch of the walnuts, you guys, this is my childhood on a plate. Jello salad recipes are so popular on my site. One of my family's favorites is my cherry jello salad with fruit. It's great as a side or a dessert or breakfast. Check it out here. I'll see you there.